2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Clint Capella is the modern-day old-school big. Coach Nate McMillan said, we're taking advantage of these teams who play small ball. His ability to defend the basket and cover up mistakes, rebound the ball, set screens, and roll, he's a threat on both ends of the floor. And some things never get old.
Indeed. Thanks, GA. You look at Atlanta. This game could be an indicator of where they stand. Greg, do you think they have what it takes to make a legitimate championship run?
I think all the teams that are still around are contenders. But you're right. We're at a stage where the special teams start to separate themselves. If they do have what it takes to win it all, I want to see that tonight.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Murray out there with Maravich. Then Fresh, and then switch on and hit it before. And for the Pistons, got him. Thomas out to Dumars. Then there's Wallace, and it's Lanier in the pivot spot, manning the middle. For three, Maravich. It's hauled in by Lanier.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Thomas passes to Hill. Over Murray. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Thomas.
Finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Fresh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for the Hawks. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. And stolen by Murray. And here's Fresh to the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Now, here's Dumars. We're about 1 minute into the first. And the shot is in from Lanier.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here is Maravich. This is it to Fresh. This one for three. Mutombo inside. Another shot, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Pistons basketball.
And it's Detroit's ball. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow, closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Outside Dumars. Hill, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Fresh. Got a piece of it. They get it back, and it goes down 2 points. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Dumars. Hill passes to Wallace. Knocked loose. It's back to Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, what a great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Now here's Fresh. three-pointer. A shot off that time. And it's Detroit the other way.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's the floater. And the shot goes in.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get...
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Dumars. Hill is out there with Wallace. Then it's Thomas. And it's Lanier in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. The Pistons lead it. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Hill. Now here's Wallace. To the middle, Lanier. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Outside Hill. Pass to Lanier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
13-5.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And he sinks the second.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
The score now all even. Fresh has got 5 points now this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Back to Dumars. Wallace up on top. They get the rebound. Lanier, that's good. Lanier's got 7 points.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
To the paint, here's Fresh. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fresh has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Dumars kicks to Thomas. On the pass to Lanier.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Wallace trying to break free. And that one is stuffed right through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Wallace dishes to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Pistons have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Wallace.
Free throw good, Wallace. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. He hits both from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young passes to Fresh. Basket good. Fresh has got 9 points in the quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Down low. Here's Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
For the Pistons, Prince is checked in for Wallace. Hamilton and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons ahead, up by 4. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
See how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Looking at the Pistons, the first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand here in Game 3. It has become quite the series. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that is working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball way. I'm going to shoot, and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. Their scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Dance, your Pistons dance team. Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. So with Wilkins on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. We've got Murray. He's out there with Maravich. Fresh is out there with Mutombo. And it's Pettit in at the 4 spot. Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Murray outside. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fresh with the ball. Wallace is there. And it's sent back by Wallace. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Pass to Thomas. And here is Hill. He's covered by Fresh.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now here's Fresh. 12 points for him. He can't get that one. Thomas with the ball. Outside Hill. Jumar's the pass to Lanier. Kicks it to Thomas. Over Murray. Here's Wallace. Lays it up off the glass. Wallace has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Horford's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for DeJounte Murray. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Young. Fresh with the ball. Hill's there. And that one's good. Fresh.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Pass to Hill. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Hill's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Pistons. Now Fresh. He's got 14. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wallace misses. Hawks passing it around. Thomas with the steal, and they're moving it up. Puts it up for 12. Here's Lanier, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. Prince is checked in for Detroit. Billups comes in for Thomas. Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 10. The pass to Fresh. Here he goes. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
I believe the basket guy is still shaking. Outside Dumars. Hill looking around. Over Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Hamilton's checked in for Detroit. Detroit leading by 12. We've got Prince. Hill is out there with Richard Hamilton. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Dumars. Makes it off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Nailed from three-point land. And that's now 19 points for Fresh.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Passes it to Hamilton. Back to Thomas. Here's Dumars. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Wallace is checked in for Richard Hamilton.
Wallace.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. That doesn't go either for Dumars.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
From deep. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Fresh.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Thomas with the ball, guarded by Murray. Here's Dumars. Here's Wallace, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Murray against Thomas. From deep three-point range, Fresh can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Maravich the pass to Fresh. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Fresh has got 25 points in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Thomas against Murray. Inside, Dumars. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Dumars got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Fresh. Another three for Atlanta.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Here's Fresh. Another three for Atlanta.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Lanier, the pass to Thomas. Pistons passing it on. Shot clock at 6. And here's Dumars outside. Detroit getting another chance here. Outside Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
I know people can't see, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Fresh. Outside Maravich. To the right side. Clock at 4. And here's Fresh. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now, here's Thomas. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's break here. Here come the Hawks. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater. Boy, those sure are pretty.
And so they foul intentionally. And the Hawks making a change here.
Second personal foul. Team second.
And that's an intentional foul.
Atlanta foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. He possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point. 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team 4. At the line for your Pistons. Hill, Grant Hill.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Chalmers who brings it up for the Pistons. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. And so the Pistons take the win. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't Greg big in the postseason?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Yeah, time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.